Hello everyone. We are doing laundry today. I love in the summertime to hang everything outside, but before I do my laundry, oftentimes I get a pile of clothes where my kids will say, "Mom, there's stains on here. Can you treat them, pre-treat them before laundering?" Which it's so easy when you've got ENJO. So I just wanted to explain to you a couple different options that you have. So one, you always need a water bottle. So this spray bottle is amazing. I don't keep this just for cleaning, but I also keep it in my laundry room when I'm doing spot cleaning because it's got this amazing weight on the bottom here, and I can spray with a gentle mist. So I'll show you. I don't know if you can see. Oh, sorry, my bottle was empty. So I just filled it. So it's a mist. And you can also spray a lot of water. So the reason why I keep this handy is because all I need is my textile glove. So this living room glove is the textile fiber, and it also has the wood side. This is a very old glove. I bought this at the very beginning when I started with my ENJO journey, and it's probably like, see how there's the snags and stuff? This has been very, very well used and loved, and these snags are from getting caught on wood. Some antique pieces and stuff that I had, and it got caught on the edge, but it still works. It's an old one. I will be replacing it to get a brand new one, but right now this is going to do the job, especially for my textile. So this side here is the textile. You need cold water to do a spot remover on your clothes, but I wanted to explain to you a couple tips and tricks that I do for laundry. So I always keep handy with me also, and I'm just going to show you. I actually put in a little bottle like this, a reusable plastic bottle. It used to be a hot sauce in here. So what I do is I take a little bit of orange blossom soap and I put some water in here, because anything that is oily on my fibers, on the clothes that needs to be washed, I usually add a little bit of the orange blossom soap, but diluted format, not concentrated, because I want to be able to just treat those oil spots if my textile glove doesn't remove it with water only. I'm going to show you because I have a little pile here, and we'll show you the difference between them all. So first, it's always important that you use your textile glove with water. Try to remove that spot. If it doesn't come off and it's an oily buildup, then you're going to be able to use the orange blossom soap. This is just something I labeled for myself. I keep it in my laundry room, and this is for me typically, but I know that the boys also know when something is stained, if it's chocolate or blood or something, and they know that it's been there for a while. I actually just tell them, just go grab that bottle, open up that little nozzle, and put a little bit of soap on there so that it treats it before I launder it. Another important thing to know is that I have on my little caddy here. It's really handy. I love it. So I can take this at the cottage if I need, and laundry room, kitchen, back and forth. So it keeps it safe. I keep it on the shelf, and it's really amazing because in here is my dishwashing soap, and you can see here I did a load last night. I usually only do a load a week because I typically wash all my dishes by hand, but when I'm away or if the boys are here and I'm not here, they will put things in the dishwasher, and it's incredible. I put a 1 teaspoon of this. So 1 teaspoon is 4 pumps. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 teaspoon will wash your whole dishes in your dishwasher. It's amazing. I love it. But because I don't use the rinse agent afterwards, what I do is I add a drop of calcium dissolver, maybe once a month in my rinse agent, and all my dishes come out sparkly. I never have water spots or soap spots because this is a plant-based natural soap. I love it. It's amazing. This bottle actually, I believe, does 60 loads. So if you buy the large bottle, it will do 200 loads. Amazing. Great value and plant-based. So if you are septic and worried about the environment and you want to convert to a natural plant-based, this dishwashing soap is amazing. We also have the laundry soap, which is this one here. It's lavender. It's got pine oil and lemon in it, and it smells delicious. It's incredible. And this is the other thing that's so crazy about this. See, this bottle it's an older bottle that I've had at home. I don't even know how long I've had this bottle because it just seems to last forever. One bottle like this for me is about 100 to 120 loads, because I only do a half a teaspoon for a full load of laundry. So it's 2 pumps will give you 1 full load. If I put 3 pumps, it's because it's a larger load or a little bit dirtier. And if it's very soiled, or if it's blankets and towels and things like that, I will do 4 pumps, which is 1 teaspoon. But that's just on those occasions. And when you open your washing machine, you will smell this incredible, incredible smell of this beautiful pine, lavender, and lemon. And to me, when I open my laundry, when I smell in the bottle, it smells like gin and tonic, but when I open the laundry, it smells fresh, 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 clean. I love it. It also softens your laundry, so it makes a natural softener in here, because there's no harsh chemicals, there's no fragrances and perfumes and things. It's just a small amount of natural oils that make it an amazing clean for your laundry. So the large bottle, which is 1,000 ml, on average does me close to 400 loads. That works out to like just over 20 cents. If you do the auto ship programs, I think it's 18 cents a load. Amazing. So this is the little caddy that I keep with me, and I also keep these. So these 3 bottles are basically what you need. So now I'm going to show you, oh, one other thing. If you have lint and stuff on your furniture as well as on your couches and stuff. So yesterday I did an area carpet that gets neglected and doesn't get vacuumed very often, because it's hiding in the bathroom and someone forgets to vacuum it all the time. This lint glove is amazing also to keep in your laundry room. The reason why is because if you've got clothes that has cat hair, dog hair, or anything like that, you can do it at the same time before you put your clothes in the laundry machine to remove some of that hair, or do it after when you take it out of the washing machine. So I keep this handy with me. And then this lint stuff here, when I'm done with it, because this has got lots of stuff on it, like hair and stuff like that, I can actually just throw it out, and the birds use it to make a nest. So I just give it back to nature, and it's amazing. So you're not replacing any of those rollers anymore. You're using only this for years and years of use, because it's double-sided. It's got a little spot inside your hand here that holds and grips. So you can do carpets, couches, lampshades, clothes, blankets, throws, everything. Reuse, 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 and eliminate waste. So this is another thing to keep handy for your laundry. Now, next one is I'm going to go over these spots for you and show you. So my son came to me and said, Mom, I'm not really sure what that is. We have a dog, and I have a feeling this is something that probably was his paws, the dog's paws or something. So I know that this does not need a treatment of the orange blossom soap, which means it's dirt. And unless it's stained on there, then I might use this soap on here. But first, what I'm going to do is show you how to use the textile glove. I hope you can see here. Yep, okay, perfect. So watch this. So I'm going to take my glove. I'm going to spray my glove with some water. Sorry, I had to refill the bottle, so it's a little bit empty right now. That's strange. It's not working. We used it for the dog to play outside, so... What the heck? Sorry about that. Very strange. Oh, there we go. The straw must have been empty. So, here we go. So you're going to spray your Duo textile. Duo as in double side, 2 different sides. So this is the textile sauce. So see this little fiber in here? This is the fiber that is the hard-working fiber, and this is like the soft, and it's kind of crazy when you use it on the carpets and stuff. You can actually feel those fibers all working together to pick up and grab and trap. A lot of people are like, how can this work? Really, Natalie? You're going to be able to use this glove to remove food and discoloration, as well as blood and all that stuff on the carpets. I'm telling you, this removes everything. It's incredible, super important with parents, as well as with young kids, as well as with pets. So I'm going to show you how. I sprayed my water on here. I'm going to spray this spot. I'm going to show you so you can see it. So see the spot here? See that little spot? So I'm going to take my fiber just with water, and I'm going to work on that stain, circular motion, to try to remove that spot if it's been sitting there too long and it has become a stain, what you may need to do, like I said, is treat it with some orange blossom soap so that you can help that lifting on there. So I'm going to put a little bit more water and circular motion. I sort of try to go back and forth sometimes, but it's kind of difficult on clothes. Okay, so now I can see, I'm not sure if you can see, most of it is gone. There's a little tiny spot here again, so I'm going to go back in there. Maybe I should put my hand underneath. So work that fiber on there. I probably should have washed my fiber. I can see that there's dirt coming out of it from doing black pants earlier. So, okay, so this is pretty much, like I said, just a pre-treat. So I'm going to work that stain in there. And if I feel that I need to add some orange blossom soap, I'm going to put it directly onto that spot that's on the sweatshirt. And again, circular motions, work that spot in there. So it's a natural pre-treat. And I love it because it's versatile, because I can use it for so many different things. So here we go. So this one's been pre-treated. I'm going to put that aside. Next one is this shirt here. And you can see, again, I seem to get a pile of these that are like, Mom, can you pre-treat? Mom, can you pre-treat? So I'm going to show you again by adding some water onto this textile duo glove and spot on there water. This is just water, and with circular motion start working on that stain. I could leave that and try to see if it'll come up in the laundry, but again, because this possibly is something to do with our pet, I would rather pre-treat it instead of it coming under the laundry and realize that it didn't come out. So again, as you can see, this stain seems to be pretty strong in discoloration. So I'm going to get my, again, orange blossom soap. Because it's a pre-treat, I can apply it directly on there, and it won't harm my clothes because it's diluted. So it will help with removing if it's stained oil, because if it's oily, the orange blossom soap removes that, and if it is stained, it's a pre-treat. So there we go. So again, you can see it there, so it's a pre-treat. So I'm going to leave that. I'm going to wash this out in the laundry machine. Actually, you can see even this one here, it's pretty much gone. So that orange blossom treatment I put on there worked. Now, next one is this. See these oil spots here? This was someone who leaned over on something that was oily. So, going back with the same glove. This may be tedious and a long process for some, but I honestly don't mind at all. I typically usually put a YouTube video on, or put one of my online books that I can just push play, and I just listen to my music or listen to something while I do a pre-treat on this. So again, this is oil stained, and so I'm going to directly apply a little bit of my orange blossom soap that's diluted in here, and I usually only mix it when I'm doing my laundry as I need it. So I'm going to work that in there. So again, here we go. I worked it in there, and that's it. You just have to put it on because it's, again, it's an oil stain. My boys work a lot outside at the cottage, but also doing repair work on cars and stuff like that. So I'm going to apply that on there, spray right on there, rub it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a video and show you all the spots that I pre-treated and see how well that came off of the items that I treated. And now, lastly, this one here is one of my shirts. It's actually really cool. It's a very old shirt, actually, and I had stain marks on the side from deodorant. I'll show you here. There's one here. See that? And a lot of times deodorant doesn't come off, but I use a natural deodorant, so it doesn't typically have color. But again, the same glove, I'm going to go over this spot here because deodorant can be a little bit tough to come off. I'm going to use my textile glove, wash that up, and if ever you have laundry and there's a little spot of food, honestly, I don't launder if it's just a spot. I love to keep this handy so I can wash any spots and where to go. So there we go. So there's my little tank top that had deodorant stains and a little spot. It's good to go. This one I won't have to launder. And that's it. So there we go. I just needed to do a quick video. I know it's 15 minutes, but it's a little bit important because when it comes to laundry, everyone has tips and tricks on what they do at home, and I try to eliminate the use of any product that I buy that you would typically buy in store that would have a toxic smell or something harsh in there for the environment, because if these plant-based soaps do the same job, then why are we wasting money on product that we're buying that have been manufactured, that have been chemically made in factories instead of natural plant-based like this, which is orange, and these two here. So there we go. Have a great day. These are my tips for my laundry. Have a great day, everyone.